October 14, 2004. The face of a missing 8-year-old girl was splashed across the newspapers. That girl was Huang Na. It was this image and the story behind it that moved Singaporeans into a nationwide search, one that would ultimately end in tragedy. Huang Na was born in 1996 in Putian, Fujian Province, China. Her mother, Huang Shuying, brought Huang Na to Singapore in 2003 to study. She attended the now-defunct Jin Tai Primary School. While in Singapore, they lived in a rented room above a fruit and vegetable company at the Pasir Panjang Wholesale Centre, a 14-minute bus ride away from her school. Her mother had to return occasionally to Putian to take care of her other child, but Huang Na was known to be an independent spirit who could take care of herself. On the day of Huang Na's disappearance on October 10, she called her mother to request for a computerized dictionary and a pair of sandals. That last call lasted for 6 minutes. Huang Na was last seen at 1 p.m. on October 10, 2004, at a food court near her home. Her disappearance was first made public 4 days after. Police urged anyone with information to come forward. An avalanche of help poured in from all quarters to aid the search. Taxi company Comfort Delgro asked its drivers to keep a lookout for the girl, and a retired businessman even offered a $10,000 reward to anyone who could provide information on Huang Na. Her mother returned to Singapore and combed the island for her girl. She looked everywhere and showed everyone pictures of Huang Na. The continuous media coverage reached a fever pitch when police brought 22-year-old Tuk Leng Hao, a vegetable seller at the wholesale centre, in for questioning. Tuk and Huang Na were close. Tuk was Huang Shuying's colleague and had previously shared a flat with her in Clementi. He often gave Huang Na rides on his motorcycle and would buy food for her. That was why her mother refused to believe that Tuk was the abductor of her daughter. But suspicions grew when Tuk escaped to Penang on October 21st, before he was due to undergo a lie detector test. Police put out a search for him, but Tuk eventually turned himself in on October 30th. On October 31st, 21 days after she disappeared, Huang Na was found. Her badly decomposed body was found stuffed inside a brown cardboard box at Telok Blangah Hill Park. Tuk confessed to playing hide-and-seek with Huang Na in a storeroom before he stripped her and bound her limbs together with raffia string. Tuk sexually assaulted Huang Na. To ensure that she would not report him, Tuk smothered Huang Na by covering her mouth and nose for at least 2 minutes. After she died, he packed her body inside 9 layers of plastic bags. He then placed her inside a cardboard box and sealed it with adhesive tape. Tuk did not testify during the trial. His lawyer, Subasanandan, felt that it would not help to put him on the stand as he was delusional and suffering from mental illness. Tuk was found guilty of Huang Na's murder and sentenced to death. He appealed against the conviction, but it was rejected. A plea of clemency was also submitted to then President Nathan by his relatives, but it was rejected. Tuk was hanged on November 3rd, 2006.